Very, very warm. Good evening, everyone. Sorry, I'm a little late. And just as I join, Mumbai City Football Club have taken the lead through Brandon Fernandez. A very, very crucial, a very, very important goal for the Islanders in this game against East Bengal Football Club. Early advantage to the Islanders after just 8 minutes. It could be crucial for Mumbai City in this game tonight. And the question is now, what does East Bengal do? East Bengal on the other side in the attack, but Mumbai City clear their lines, throw in on the left for the red and gold. Peter Kratky surely will be a very, very happy man that his Islanders have taken such an early lead. Yeah, they needed after long an early game, easy game. Foul on Changte by Edmund. And for East Bengal, of course, also an important game. The Islanders, with a win, could go top of the table. And East Bengal will be hoping not to lose, try and get something out of this game. But at the moment, it's advantage Mumbai City, and they're the better of the two. Attacking on their sides, Vikram, that wing, crosses it to no man's land. Nufal gets to it. Yeah, Mumbai City, early attacks, but dispossessed. Chance for East Bengal to build at the other end. Vishnu. Rashid. Played out to Bipin. Cleared by Valpuya. Puipuya. Anwar Ali with the cross, but an easy collection for Purvala Chempa. Early lead for the Islanders. They will take it. They will surely take it and keep it if they can, because advantage is advantage. And at the other end, East Bengal will hope to get back as soon as possible into this encounter. Last time around, these two played at the Mumbai Football Arena. It was in January, late January last year. And I was a guest of Mumbai City that evening. Ended goalless. And now the table. Mumbai City ahead of Jamshedpur FC. The only problem is Mohun Bagan has only played 9 matches. And that is the tricky part. Nufal on the left. Nufal cuts in. Nufal plays through. That should be a chance for... What's that, Chante? Can't get a shot off. It's going to look a little shaken from that, conceding that early goal. Mumbai City putting on the pressure on the red and gold. And High Blue, yes, already 1 goal up, 8 minutes. And it was Brandon Fernandez who put the Islanders ahead. Anton Soyberg on the ground. Nuno Reyes, yeah, not someone one would like to play. Yeah, cleared the ball, but also the leg of Soyberg. Free kick, East Bengal. What do you say about the red cards going down to just 1 day? If we're talking about Miguel, then I'd say, you know what? I would have banned him for the rest of the season. Honestly, sorry. Jokes apart, but this is this the way we're treating all of these suspensions and all is just a joke, and that's a foul, and that should be a card on Edmund. Foul against Vikram, and he's lucky, in my opinion, because the earlier foul on Changte was already worth the foul. Yeah, Edmund Raldindika, honestly, could have been off after 14 minutes, but that will never be said or mentioned. Valpuya plays it to Vikram. Vikram into the middle. That's a chance, and that's just about cleared by East Bengal. Puya. Oh, long ball for Soyberg. Won't get to it. Ball goes out. Mumbai City with some good chances to score a second early on in this game. Vikram. And it was Changte. Awkward bounce. He had enough time to wait for the ball and then take a shot. But Changte took it first time. Should have stopped it, in my opinion, and then taken the shot. Vishnu to Rashid. Soyberg. Dispossessed. East Bengal win the ball back. And Edmund goes down too easily. Oh, that's given as a foul. Ooh. Is that a foul? Yeah, Vikram says yes. Okay. Then we take it. But Mumbai City are aggressive. Yeah. Still too aggressive. Ball with East Bengal. Anwar Ali plays it back to Prabsukan. Apologies for venting here, but I finally realized how ridiculous in the football is. Under 7 national team lost today, and people another Watchalong refused to accept reality. Yeah. There are players, are amateur juniors playing some of the best upcoming players from Australia and Japan. I mean, what to add? I've said that a while back. Corner for East Bengal after 17 plus minutes. Bipin Singh to take it. Cleared. Go in for East Bengal. Throw in Mumbai City. Akash Mishra to take it. Sasha, yeah, again, I've said this and people hate it when I say it. When I said, India could lose 9 to 20-0 against the Japanese women's senior team, people laughed at it and said, no, we're 5, 6, this, that, everything. And on a good day, maybe 2. So these are realities, right? So what am I going to tell these people, right? Again, and then you see that Australia earlier in the day actually only played a 1-1 against Lebanon. And suddenly, so I don't know what to say. 17th, maybe we can have political assumption. Yeah? I don't know why political presence. I don't know what is going to happen. Again, that Bengal has its own set of problems, and again, what will happen from the big political parties in India don't care about football. So what is going to come? Cross for East Bengal into the danger zone, headed out, and Sobek wants a penalty for what? Let's see that again. Cross from Crespo. Sobek is just flying in. I don't know why he's asking for a penalty. Yeah, something big will come from football for football already. Blue. If it comes, I'll take it. Corner for East Bengal. Second corner. 20th minute running. Oh, that wasn't that good. Ooh. East Bengal in the box. Side netting from Edmund. So therefore, if as I always love to say, if something good comes for football, I will take it immediately. If nothing comes, I'm fine with it. I'll live with it, right? So therefore, for me, let's not get overexcited that this thing, that thing, whatever will happen. I don't know. I don't expect anything, and let's wait and see what happens. And the second thing was the structure of the AIFL. How can the top two teams not play each other now and lost? If they were to play larger and lose, the title would be up for grabs. But they are playing Lajong. Why they're not playing Lajong? They're playing 5 matches, Sasha. Right? I don't know why you're saying that they're not playing each other. Throw in for Mumbai City. So the match dates have only not been decided between Diamond Harbour Shillong, Rajasthan United Chanmari, and Dempo Shnir Deccan. All to play for. Free kick East Bengal against Puipuya. 21 plus minutes on the clock. Mumbai City leading 1-0. Could be a very important win if the Islanders can get the 3 points from this game. From Vishnu on Brandon, which was not given, and Pupuya picks up a yellow card. Weird decision. Maybe I missed something. East Bengal trying to play it in. Cleared by Mumbai City. Rashid plays it back to his keeper. Fixture list only show 4 games on live score. Sasha, because the last match dates have not been decided. Simple as that. Is the future of Rama now will 3 runs get produce support anymore with the assistation? Because we'll have to wait. As I said, if people support football, great. If they don't support football, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. So therefore, I'll take that. The woman designed jersey for Jamshedpur is going to be CM West Bengal. Honeyball, nothing has been decided. I don't know where this. People are spreading rumors that XYZ will be the chief minister of Bengal. Nothing decided. Maybe. So let's see. Anwar Ali clears it. Does it well. Yeah, but Honeywell, that's not, again, not decided, right? Don't be a typical Indian football fan who believes everything that is put out by people these days. So be skeptical. East Bengal with the ball, 23 plus minutes in this game. The Islanders leading against the red and gold at the Mumbai Football Arena. Anwar Ali plays it across. Keep it in. Overlapping Bipin. 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 And Akash Mishra touches it. Corner for East Bengal. Shot taken by Bipin. Keeps it in. And ooh, it's the top netting. Purvala Chempa. Down. What are you reading of the Bruzon situation is a reflection of the lack of certainty with the league. There's some internal politics of affected decision. Sasha, what happens with the league or not is sorry. Purvala Chempa down. So coming to the Oscar Bruzon situation is I do not think that the outside factors are an issue at the moment. To me, you know, and I think that Oscar has been also very active on social media, has started blocking a lot of people on Twitter for criticism, which I think has not worked well for him. And so therefore, nice play by Mumbai City. Bikram does head it on, but doesn't get it to the right person. So therefore, for me, Sasha, I think it is Oscar himself. Oscar and the East Bengal internal politics, I think, as well. Uncertainty at East Bengal rather than the league. Vishnu. So therefore, for me, that is more than anything else. So P. Vishnu with the short attempt, headed out by Vijay Chetri. So that, Sasha, is more of the thing that I would say. Ogni Mitra Paul is one of them. Listen, there are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people running for it. We'll wait and see. You and I can't influence it anyway. Corner for East Bengal. Once more, Bipin Singh. Headed across. East Bengal still have the ball. Long range attempt. And a good shot from Rashid, saved by Purvala Champa. Long clearance. Nufal on his own has to keep the ball in first. And Anwar Ali. And that was a good shot from Rashid. Abhishek Bachchan. Abhishek Banerjee owns Diamond Harbour. Yes, he owns Diamond Harbour. See, he said that none of the key players have had contractual renewal talks. I'm sure it's because they don't want to commit money to a league and a team in the league that might not even happen. Sasha, again, I don't believe everything that everybody says. That's the problem. If you know what has been happening in and outside of East Bengal, forget what is happening in Indian football. Look at up what has happened. This has nothing to do with the future of East Bengal. This has nothing to do with the future of the Indian Super League. This has to do with Oscar Bruzon and the inner workings of East Bengal Football Club and Imami East Bengal as such. So yeah, again, East Bengal lose the ball to Mumbai City. Puya. Back to No. Yoni Kauko with a long chip, looking for Vikram. Offside? No, not given. But Prabsukan has it. Do you know Agnimitra Paul personally? Hannibal, I've met her a few times at football events. Um, I hosted the the Football Players Association of India Awards in 2014, where she was one of the persons handing out the awards. East Bengal with the ball. So therefore, yeah. So I do know her a little bit here and there. So let's keep it at that. Let's focus on the football. Nice ball out for Mumbai City. Vikram against Kevin. Mumbai City still with the ball. Nufal. 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 Chante. Can't control the ball. Another one where Mumbai City breaks through. Third time where Mumbai City break through and can't score. Crespo. Nufal intercepts. Has it back. Race. Nufal. Akash. Brandon drops a little. Yoni Kauko. Yeah, East Bengal defense in shambles. So many gaps. It's interesting, no? If you're playing Anwar, you're playing Kevin Sway, another one, and that should be a red card. Prabsukan hits out at Vikram Pratap, and that's outside of the box. I hope it's not a serious thing with Vikram. Let's see that again. Long ball forward. Vikram gets to the ball, gets the shot off, and then Prabsukan clatters into him. Yeah, yeah. No question. And referee says drinks break. And is he not going to give anything? What did I watch something wrong or the replay? Chante, earlier chance. But to me, the question is, what's happening? What's the referee doing? Drinks break. But hey, a little confused. Yeah, to me, it's red. No cards, yeah. No card. I have no, guys, I don't know. We have the drinks break. As the show replay throw in for Mumbai City. Sort of half cleared. And then Brandon hits the ball into the ground and then goes over. An East Bengal player. Looks like Rashid. Important. But to me, the question now is, does the referee do something in this situation? Or does he give East Bengal a goal kick? Yeah. And I see Peter Kratky standing arms wide open. Would not be the first time that the referee favors East Bengal against Mumbai City. We saw it last season in front of my eyes. Nanda Kumar, handball, not given. Where are these Bengal fans then? And he's given a goal kick. What is he doing? He's allowed to play on. He's allowed to play on. And Peter Kratky having a sarcastic smile. Yeah, this is a joke. Come on, this is a joke. Come on. Where are those East Bengal fans? Where are those East Bengal fans who shout always, oh, the referee is against us. You are supporting Mohun Bagan. You are supporting other teams and all. Where are you now? This is happening again and again and again when you play Mumbai City. It is happening. Edmund should be sent off after 15 minutes. And this is given as a goal kick. I mean, guys, do you realize that it's not about you, that it's about the referee standard and the quality of refereeing? But hey, it happens in the Champions League as well, where they give penalties which aren't penalties. So what am I going to see with the help of VR? So what are we going to say? Disgrace. Disgrace. But Mumbai City continue. Lalinzwala Chante. Chante! And Pupuya doesn't run through. It's not even a hard call. It's blue. But I'm telling you today that none of these fans who always blame the referees will come out in this moment and say, oh, you know what? Oh, no. The referee didn't favor us. Right? They will not say that. They did not say it last year. When in front of my eyes, I saw it. It happened literally in front of me that Nanda Kumar played the ball and in the box. Yeah. Most probably not the Goenkas. This time the Agarwals are paying the referee most probably, but who knows? And this is the only explanation that I've given these so-called East Bengal fans who seem to understand better and have no clue of football. Forget Indian football. It's a question of refereeing and standards. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. That Miguel is not banned for the remainder of the season, be happy, because the disciplinary committee doesn't have the cojones, they would say in Spanish, to give a hard decision. Anupam, yeah, I'm doing fine. Just a little angry with the refereeing. Mumbai City in the attack. Brandon. How is that a foul for East Bengal? Yeah, referee's totally lost his line. Sorry. Blocking without the ball. And now I think Peter Kratky is going to get a yellow card for that. It's just unacceptable. Right? Yeah, someone at Mumbai City has received a yellow card. Lakshay. And Peter Kratky is just laughing. He's just laughing. And he's holding his... Yeah, this is... sarcasm is the only way. Sarcasm is the only way. But hey, we're at a disadvantage. No, you're not. East Bengal with the ball in the box, but Puvalachem passed the ball. This season, particular referee is so bad. Blue, yeah, because who said someone the other day praised Trevor Kettle. There's so much criticized. Trevor Kettle was praised by which coach was it the other day? That under Trevor the things weren't as bad as they are now. Was it Manolo or was it Habas? I don't know. I think it was Manolo, right? So these are realities. These are the realities. Right? This league cannot continue the way it is happening at the moment. And the question has to be asked of a lot of people. PP Vishnu on the wing against Valpuya. Goes back to Crespo. Long range attempt. Off target. I think it was Kevin. I think AIFF can't afford him right now. Blue, no, of course. The second Reliance was gone, he was gone. So Sorry, Jeekson with the attempt. Um, the point was that Trevor Kettle, good or bad, again in England, a lot of things are said about him, but you know, our referees are as good or as bad as they are, and at the moment, hmm, it's the way it is, right? And the whole system, the whole league, and again, some people are saying, referees are not being taken care of in the ISL or even IFL, supposedly worse, no? Where IFL clubs are supposed to take care of referees. Uh, you know, uh, you know, understandable. Refereeing has been pathetic this season, whether it's ISL or IFL. More than actual players of the game, referees are in the limelights. Tells you a lot about how AIFF is functioning. Anupam, yes, on one side, how the AIFF is functioning, but the second point to me is we don't talk about the quality too much, right? The quality is an issue overall. So therefore, but do we talk about it? No, we don't. We don't bother about the quality of the ISL. And and so therefore for me, yeah, it's a problem. And it needs drastic change, right? But who's gonna be the change, right? Mumbai City steal the ball again. Chante goes through. Ooh, Chante wants a penalty. Doesn't get it. His been attack is so bad. This man was good. Get three goal leads. Unlucky for them. Yeah. Mumbai City again with the ball. Brandon. Brandon plays it through, but Anwar has his foot to it. The BJP winning was Zoraber, wait and see. I don't know. Let's see that. Kevin Sibi only goes for the man, doesn't go for the ball. That's a penalty. I think I'll put out a list post match on Twitter just to say, listen, these are the advantages East Bengal got from the referee. Yeah. So it continues. Vijay Chetri. Changte. Puya back to Changte. Lalinzwala Changte on that wing. Crosses it nicely. And that shot from Brandon at Prabsukan. Mumbai City have to blame themselves that they're not leading 3-4-0 at this stage. Lovely way. Vikram chests it to Brandon, but Brandon too centrally. Yeah, and not that strong a shot. Not a problem. Bipin into the box. Headed out by Valpuya. Vishnu. Easy collection for Purbala Champa. Support Zaravar, even Mohammedan Sporting, Mohun Bagan, East Bengal, Diamond Harbour, all clubs got support. Changte keeps the ball, doesn't keep him in. They'll call you Mohun Bagan fan, and why didn't you say that day? I said it, no, Blue. But East Bengal fans don't call it out when it comes in their favor. That's what I'm going to call them out for, right? So that's hypocrisy, right? The referee has kept you in this game. Yeah, the referee's kept you in this game. Okay, Mumbai City can blame themselves that they haven't scored 4 or 5 themselves. But yeah, Mumbai City could lead 5-0 with one man at the moment. Yeah, that's the problem. Ball out to Bipin. Keeps it in. East Bengal lose the ball. Anton Soyberg. Vikram. Puya. Doesn't get it out to Changte. And Jerry can't keep it in. Do you think inclusion of other South Nation referees in Indian football cuisine would be better, or they are in the same boat as we are? Can these referees be re-educated or they lost cause? Anupam, I don't know if the staff referees are better than us. Honestly, I don't know. For that, I don't deal enough with referees to say. And that was not offside. Pupuya Changte was offside. They've lost the plot. They've lost the plot. So re-educated. Listen, they're working, giving them courses, this, that, everything. But at some stage, you know, um, you know. So therefore, for me, mm, makes no sense. Um, and where do I get the referees? Listen, we've had problems now in at the level of the UEFA Champions League. Right? We're talking about the best competition. Look at the Bayern Munich Real Madrid game, which ended 4-3 for Bayern. The second and third goal, Real Madrid never happens. The second one is not a foul. And the third one never happens because Andrew Rudiger needs to go off with a red card. So where are you? Yeah. Where are we going? And there are rumors floating that Mohan Sporting would cease operation complete after season. So Ravar, leave the rumor. I know some of you love, you read everything. Let's see what happens. Na? Something of a Mohammedan Sporting in the worst case, let them play CFL. Na? Right? And that Imami leaving East Bengal has nothing to do with Mamata or without Mamata. That Imami has not been planning the next season should tell you everything that you need to know. Right? So, Nepali referee in Inter Kashi Churchill game was. Yeah, exactly, bro. So, therefore, that's not a question. No, not the girl referee. Out to Vishnu. And Jerry, oh, gets a corner. 4 minutes of added time. Mumbai City still just leading 1-0. Bipin with another corner for the red and gold. 46 plus minutes on the clock. Bipin. Get it out by Kauko. Foul given for Mumbai City. That's any decision. Gone against East Bengal today. Um, no, I think those 50-50 have all gone for East Bengal. No? Hi, Stephen. And some of them which should have gone for Mumbai City. Chante keeps the ball in. But East Bengal have the ball. Jerry. Vishnu. Looking for Soyberg. Anton Soyberg cleared by Vijay Chetri. Edmund. Edmund into the middle. And that ball had gone out. Goal kick Mumbai City. That had gone out. Strong half from Mumbai City. Just that the result doesn't reflect that. Mumbai City have the ball. The East Bengal half. But that long ball, Kevin to pick it up. Rashid plays it out to Anwar. Throughout to Vishnu. Vishnu and another corner for East Bengal in that 4th minute of added time. Vijay Chetri can't keep it in. Corner for East Bengal. Taken short into the box, cleared by Mumbai City. Bipin, last man, plays it long into the arms of his former teammate, Pubala Chempa. Taking his time, Puba. Now has the ball. You're going to kick it long. And half time from referee Lakshya, who didn't have the best of first halves. Let's be clear about that. Mumbai City have themselves to blame that they're not leading. And Dr. Sandeep Kurale rushes to Vikram. Yeah. Now Vikram in massive pain, not walking clean. But Mumbai City, the better of the two, much better of the two, but only 1-0 up. And yeah, today I'd like to hear from these Bengal fans. Multiple refereeing mistakes in their favor. So, but that will not be mentioned. And so that's the state of affairs after 28 minutes. 28 of you are watching after 45 plus minutes at the Mumbai Football Arena. And what would be the impact on the Indian Super League table? It would be massive because with the win, Mumbai City would move to 22 points from 11 matches, would move to the top of the table, ahead of Jamshedpur FC on 21 points from 11 matches. Mohun Bagan have 20 from 9, so still advantage Mohun Bagan. FC Goa on 19 from 11. East Bengal on 18 from 10 if it stays this way. Bangalore FC would be on 17 from 11. Punjab FC have 15 from 9. So Punjab FC, theoretically, if they could win all their games, could be in with a shout. Inter Kashi, Kerala Blasters on 11 points each. Sporting Club Delhi, Northeast United FC on 10. Chennai FC on 9. Odisha FC on 7. And Mohammedan Sporting on 3 from 10. So at the moment, as things stand, Mohammedan Sporting relegated at the top. It's all to play for. And as Hannibal says, Mohun Bagan Super Giants sitting in third with just 9 matches and 20 points is scary. Yeah. But still, the interesting part is who does Mohun Bagan have to play? Right? Goa next. Inter Kashi. Sporting Club Delhi. And of course, also the Derby. So 2 big matches, FC Goa and East Bengal in the mix, but also Inter Kashi, Sporting Club Delhi can be a problem for Mohun Bagan. And especially, I think the Goa game could be very, very important in this overall race, title race of the Indian Super League. Mumbai City, after this game, have Mohammedan Sporting and Punjab FC to play. Yeah. And Mohammedan fighting for survival. Jamshedpur in their final 2. Chennai and Kerala Blasters, also not easy ones. Sorry. What am I saying? Their last 2 are against Bangalore FC and Odisha FC. So Odisha also has to fight. So that is something needs to be looked at. And let's see. Another, what do you think about capping number of teams in the top tier from a region? East Bengal, more Mountain Sporting. They should get relegated now. Diamonds all from Bengal with their for the ecosystem. Anupam, yes. Yes. Again, how do you cap it? That is a different conversation that we need to have. But to me, 100%, it was a problem. It is a problem, and I don't know where and how that can be solved. But to me, yeah, there needs to be some sort of system. And I'll be honest to you, looking at the whole system, looking at how fragile the system is, and I've said this multiple times over the last few years, to me, I think a closed league might be the best option of 5 year, shut it down, run it, try to commercially stabilize the league, and then grow it. 10-team league, home and away, um, with proper ISL playoffs in it. That's the best way. I would think. I would think that would be the best way to take it forward. While yeah, and there needs to be a check and balances on funding of clubs, right? So Mohammedan Sporting never was in a situation to play ISL football. Let's be very clear. Help of Mamata Banerjee here or there doesn't matter. Mohammedan Sporting don't have the funding to play. It's like if I tomorrow say I want to have an ISL team, I don't have the funding to have an ISL team, right? So therefore that's the reality. Inter Kashi facing now problems. Odisha is facing problems from what has been said. So where does this end, right? And to me, that's the challenge now. Don't have an answer to it. Um, and you know, so yeah. So what to say? So therefore, for me, that's the problem. Keane should have got a red, and Everton should have got a pen. Silver polling in the D. Referees are crap across the leagues. Yeah, Stephen. Yeah, yeah. Refereeing is a problem. Is a global phenomenon where it's becoming a bigger problem. And to me here, yeah, it's um, what to say, right? Laksha, young referee, trying to play, but if your mistakes are one-sided, and last year I said it, and the East Bengal, there's a group of East Bengal fans on social media who don't really want to accept that the referee's mistakes are independent of club. Your club has also gotten favors, and they always say no. And the weird thing is that this thing between Mumbai City and East Bengal, that Mumbai City mistakes are being done against Mumbai City, right? Is happening now with multiple referees. So are you telling me that Mumbai City doesn't get favors with the referees, but you do, right? So for me, I don't know if that's worth the conversation, right? So that's the challenge. Let me quickly grab some water. As Mumbai City 1-0 lead. Let me quickly, before I grab water, let me quickly look at the match stats. East Bengal had more of the ball, but Mumbai City with much more of the bigger chances. Uh, yeah. So let's see. Brandon, yeah, could have scored a second. Changte, two potential chances as well. Um, and therefore that's something which I see. Yeah, interesting to see what happens. And Stephen, yeah, if we talk about referees, of course, you're saying that we shouldn't forget about Champions League, right? Bayern Munich has been at the receiving end not only this season but in the last few years, especially against Real Madrid. So yeah, that there seems to be a pattern. One second, let me quickly grab some water. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry, back again. Um, yeah, so that's the reality of football these days. Let's quickly look at both the benches who are available. Mumbai City, once more, only playing with two foreigners in Nuno Reis and Yoni Kauko. On the bench, TP Renesh, Amandeep, Sahil Panwar. Sanjeev Stalin, Dhruv Alva, Nathan Rodriguez, Yaman Nikum, Ayush Chikara, and Jorge Ortiz. Jorge Pereira Diaz once more out injured. While East Bengal have Devjit Mujumdar, Lal Chungnunga, Jay Gupta, Nanda Kumar Sekar, Shan Banerjee, Miguel Ferreira, Vanna Pekka Goite, Shovik Chakraborty, and Yusuf Eze Jari. So they've got options, both the teams, especially, of course, East Bengal with Yusuf Eze Jari and Miguel Ferreira to add quality into that. And yeah, so far, Jerry, not too good. You can see he looks a little rusty. Sad to see. Always a player that I like to watch. Jerry M, of course, playing against his former youth best friend, mate in Lalinzwala Changte. And what are the coming matches? Tomorrow, of course, another live watch along. Punjab FC versus Chennai FC. Then on Friday, Sporting Club Delhi versus Odisha FC. Big game for Odisha. Odisha need points in the relegation battle. And then on Saturday, could be a key game in the title race. FC Goa hosting Mohun Bagan Supergiant at 5 p.m. at the Fatorda. I'll be doing a live watch along of that. So do join me for that as well. On Saturday and Sunday, we've got a doubleheader. Kerala Blasters versus Mohammedan Sporting and Northeast United versus Chennai FC. So some interesting games coming up. And then, of course, on Monday, East Bengal versus Punjab FC. And then on Tuesday, Mohun Bagan versus Sintakashi. So that's the reality. EPL is crazy. Man City going for the league and Everton for Europe. First will be team against Chelsea, who wants UCL, Spurs fighting relegation match against Villa. Don't see it happening elsewhere. Stephen, all of this is happening in every other league, right? I mean, the thing that you are talking about is happening in the Bundesliga, it's happening in La Liga, it's happening across all the major leagues because teams are fighting for different competitions for different positions. So again, in the Bundesliga, you're not fighting for the title, but honestly, I've said this, and again, I know that people hate me for saying that. I don't think the Premier League is an interesting league at the moment, right? You might say that. I watched Everton and City. That wasn't about quality. That was about rather lack of quality. Why that game turned out to be a 3-3, right? If I look at Paris Saint-Germain versus Bayern Munich, 5-4, that was about quality, right? Those PSG players scored those goals. Bayern Munich scored those goals. So therefore, this EPL glorification at the moment not working in my opinion. I don't think that the EPL is as strong as it used to be. And sorry. And yeah, and therefore you have all these teams in different leagues fighting different positions. Happens. But let's get back to the ISL. I said a lot of interesting matches, and then we will have to wait and see what happens when in regard to those postponed matches, because the last match day, which is a full round of matches, actually, Kerala Blasters versus FC Goa, Chennai FC versus Bangalore FC, Northeast United versus Mohammedan Sporting, Jamshedpur FC versus Odisha FC, Interkashi versus East Bengal FC, Mohun Bagan versus Sporting Club Delhi, and Punjab FC versus Mumbai City FC. So all of them are supposed to be played on Sunday, 17th of May, but Sunday, 17th of May already has Mohun Bagan as a Kolkata derby, and supposedly Sporting Club Delhi versus Interkashi. So, therefore, and of course, do not forget the Indian national team on the 27th of May are playing Jamaica in the Unity Cup. Right? East Bengal making changes. Soyberg and one second. Soyberg, Rashid, and Jerry off. Shovik, Miguel Ferreira, and Yusuf Ejejari on. So different East Bengal now. Shows Oscar Bruzon can't be happy. What do you make of BFC now? I don't think they've won a game since Rennie left. Have they? No, they haven't. Sasha. A loss and then I think 3 draws, if I'm right. Um, yeah. I said it at the time and I stick to it. East Bengal going to take the kickoff of the second 45. To me, makes this decision never made sense, and it has backfired because to me the coach, without having reached the next season, where we don't know if the next season is happening, that's a different question. But to me, the coach is damaged. To me, Pep Munoz is damaged. Long attempt for Miguel Ferreira. Okay, interesting. And Povalachamp has the ball. Another, what do you think about nationwide consultation on building uniform officer to be held post by AIFF? Have they reached out to you? I'm filling the form though. No, they've not reached out to me. And again, sorry, I'll be very rude in this. You can do a national consultation, but who can you consult? Right? Again, foul in favor of Mumbai City. Kauko, oh, and Miguel Ferreira directly involved. So, I don't know. Honestly, nice idea. This whole consultation thing is a nice idea, in my opinion. Not bad to get in ideas, but to me, um, the AFF needs to reach out to people, right? So, will I apply? I don't think so. But I know that there might be some people who might do that in my name. So that would be funny. But I don't know, right? All right, let's focus on the game. Still 1-0 for Mumbai City. Long ball forward from Mumbai City. Yeah, East Bengal have to clear. Mumbai City with the ball. Nufal. Nufal. Goes down. But East Bengal. Let's see that again. It's again without the ball. Anwar Ali pushing the player. Ah. And in the end, it's also a back pass to Prabsukan. So then that's an indirect free kick. Um, no, and the referee will not convince me today. And Edmund now wants a penalty, but it's only a corner. I would have really joked if the referee had given this penalty. I would have just said, just stop the game. Let's see that again. Edmund with the ball. Yeah, but the ball is played. Edmund stumbles over his own feet. Unbelievable. As much as they like the player, right? Sometimes I agree about quality, but league is competitive. Which teams challenging German league? It's most of the time Bayern runaway winners. Only for Dortmund, they were giant 15 years. Sorry. Do you think the Premier League is competitive, or is just because the teams are not good enough? Header that the Premier League seems to be competitive. Just asking a question. I don't think Arsenal and other leagues would be fighting for the title, honestly, the way they've been playing in the last 3-4 months. So I'm back. What's going on? Hi, Aditya. Welcome back. Indian football is going on. Mumbai City leading 1-0. Another corner for East Bengal in the 50th minute. And corners to be taken from the other side. Beautiful. Mumbai City clear from distance. Chip forward. Ezejari. But Bobula Chempa stands tall. আজ হেরে গেছি এত বাজে খেলছি yeah 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 সৌভিক রেফারিকে থ্যাংক ইউ বলো রেফারি বাঁচিয়ে রেখেছে Is my team still fighting relegation? Aditya, 100% they're fighting relegation after point yesterday. Surely they are. And even I don't even know, Aditya, what happened to certain players. Ooh, that is a brutal. That should be a card. And Shovik, I think I'm gonna see that again against Brandon. Shovik Chakraborty. Yeah, yellow card is justified. If he likes it or not. Free kick for Mumbai City. Yoni Kauko leaves it for Nuno Reis. The Portuguese to chip it into the box. Kauko. And that's given as a foul for East Bengal. Chance for East Bengal to break, but throw in. And Kratky angry. And you go berserk sometimes. And I'm interested to see if Mumbai City don't win this, what he says in the press conference. Cross from East Bengal. Bola Chempa to Prabsukan. East Bengal build up. Ezija didn't try it. Yeah, I think looked like he thought he was offside, I think. East Bengal on the wing. Miguel. And good job from Nufal to keep him out. I don't know what he had an injury, no? Like he's the reason we're suffering. That's not then Isaac doing. Yeah, but again, injuries are part and parcel, no? Again, squad to me looks like fitness. You know, and Isak is not as good as he was in the last 2 years. You know, last year he surely was a candidate to be a national team player. Edmund loses the ball. Mumbai City has it. Brandon plays it out to Nufal. Back to Brandon. Nice chip to Nufal. Nufal into the box. And Bipin. Bipin loses the ball. Lovely Puya. Plays it to Vikram. Brandon. Nufal. And overcooked cross from Nufal. Yeah, East Bengal too open because they have two attacking wingers playing as wing backs in Bipin as well as PV Vishnu. Also, 6 different teams have won the UCL, which says there are different teams can be good, but from Germany it's 3, Bayern, Dortmund, Hamburg, different from 2000s. Stephen, that is, to me, that doesn't justify me the quality. Yeah, ball forward, and Popula Chempa has the ball. What if Atletico wins the Champions League? Aditya, they can. The winners of the Champions League or even sometimes of the World Cup, not always the best teams win these competitions because at some stages it's knockout, and that was offside from Edmund. Yeah, given by the linesman. The English League has been good this year. The Copenhagen was fighting relegation 1 point. I was close to winning the title. So in the top half, yeah, Look at FC Thun in Switzerland winning the league, first time in their history as a promoted side in under 20 years. Those are nice stories. Huh? The match has gone from my hand in League Two, says Shovik. Yeah. What do you think about Bodanas, like the Gaddafi manager? Does his job, eh? Whatever he's asked to. Crespo. Back to Kevin. Back to Crespo. Nearly 55 minutes on the clock. Saul Crespo looking at the other side for Vishnu. And another substitution. Nanda Kumar for Edmund. The man who last time around had a handball in the box of East Bengal for Mumbai City and not given. Headed out. Kevin to Anwar. Is Oscar going to leave after successful season so far? I don't know if how the season can be regarded successful. Kauko loses the ball, and yep. And the referee gives a penalty. And Kauko can't believe the word. Yeah. And I knew this something like this is gonna happen. I knew something like this would happen. And yeah. And Changte having a word with the referee, having a word with the referee. I think there were 3 instances where there could have been a penalty at the other end, which were not given. And Nuno Reyes, Yoni Kauko having a word. Let's see that again. Yoni Kauko has been pulled down, and then Miguel Ferreira falls. Sorry, guys. No, sorry. Sorry. No, I'm not buying that. Yeah. Kauko loses it. He buys the penalty. Sorry. You're not going to convince me of something else. Ezejari versus Purbalachempa. Ezejari versus Purbalachempa. And it's 1-1. Yeah. Mumbai City on one side have to blame themselves, but East Bengal can thank the referee as well for this. A lot of good leagues out there beyond the Premier League. The Premier League has just become obsessed with money and nothing else. Yeah, but the quality is not good. Sorry. Do you think the coaching change with Bangalore was good? No, it hasn't worked, Aditya. Ezejari, and Purba goes to the right side. After watching the Arm Ball, I still need a detox to watch players rebound. Yeah, Stephen, let's see. Hope so. Having a word with the referee first talking. And? Yeah, what to say. Having got the referee uniform was talking with the punching bag, it's used as they won't change the opinion due to no VR. It's worse. Aditya, VR, as you see also in European football, does it always work? No, it doesn't. So if we think that VR would be the answer to all our problems, I don't think it will. So that's the thing. You think Mumbai has enough fuel to score? No, I think they have. I think they have. Isn't it was clear penalty? So Shobik, if you're asking me this question on a serious note, you know, so if I don't give any of the penalties at the other end, another term haram ball. In Finland, too, one of the others is referring to one of the Finnish Premier League teams. Yeah, it's the interesting one. Oh, no foul, too casual. Figuera through in East Bengal. What do you think about Bordalas? He's gotten quite popular with his playing style. Aditya, again, he likes to play defensive. He gets the results. Some will be happy, others won't. The less I say, the better. See, it's a foul. It's a card against Jackson. No, but he's not going to do it. Whereas run by these idiots is Stephen. It makes no sense. Again, and the referee has no line. That's the clear thing. That's my worry. If we have money for VAR, then we surely have money for better football all the way. Yeah, most probably. But we don't have money for VR and we don't have money for development. So that's the problem. So we end up with this. It's seriously on days like this, your question is it worth really following Indian football, right? Brandon, Nufal. Nufal beats Bipin, gets it across to Changte. Lalinzwala Changte! And Prabsukan gets his hands to it. Corner, Mumbai City. Can the Islanders give an answer? The referee is going to give penalty for goal kick and goal kick for nice one, Blue. Corner, headed back by chance. No foul. Changte keeps it in play. Mumbai City in the danger zone. And that's another corner. Good comeback from Mumbai City so far, but they can't score. That's the sad part. Good reaction from the Islanders. Yeah. Anwar Ali, corner. And that's a good one, headed out by East Bengal. Vikram plays it all the way back to his keeper. Nuno Reyes. Nuno plays it to Brandon. Akash goes out, throw in goal. Kevin. Jackson. Back to Kevin. Anwar. Bipin. Bipin against Akash. Bipin wins it back. Miguel. Brandon does a nice little trick. Brandon Fernandez with space. East Bengal quite open. Brandon plays it, tries to find Changte, cleared by Jackson. Nufal. Pupuya. Coco. And Changte plays the ball out. East Bengal player on the ground. प्रफुल सर का इंटरव्यू करो और वो इलेक्शन और प्रिपरेशन फीफा वर्ल्ड कप 2020 कब शुरू होगी Akash, I think you're overestimating Vikramov, Ayush Chikara coming on. Prabhu Patel interview with me not happening. So let's not talk about that. And preparations, I think the qualifiers start next year. So, yeah. Your opinion, who will win today or will it be a draw? Zoravar, if there is a football god, then there is only one team who should win today, and that is Mumbai City Football Club. Um, but let's see if there is a football god somewhere or not. Vikram coming off, yeah, that's still hurting. So let's see. Khalid से होगा एशियन कप qualifiers. I have no clue. Ashish, Khalid कब तक रहेगा? What he will do, not do. You know, you guys are going into the next 5 years where we don't even know what's happening in the next 4 weeks. Profil ain't coming back. Besides, he's a politician. They want to go at as far as possible from the mess Kalyan created. Akash, Ashish, sorry, my mistake. 1-1 after 65 minutes. Hakimi is out, hamstring injury, advantage to Ban. Surely, I mean, puts pressure on whoever has to play Luis Diaz. Mumbai City with the ball. South Crespo still out. Kauko plays it through Ayush Chikara on the left. But the youngster, I think Carl is slowly balancing after that Hong Kong game. What are you talking about there? What balancing? Ayush was offside. What balancing? The match is gone so short. Oh, it's 1-1 with the help of the referee. Kichawa. Mumbai City can blame themselves on one side, but let's do what the others, what you like to do. Ezejari, ball into the danger area. But Valpuya coolly takes on the ball. East Bengal win the ball back. Crespo plays it back. Yeah, it's now a scrappy encounter between these two sides. Mumbai City with the ball. 67 minutes on the clock. Oscar's doing his one this season. And yes, he has announced or did announce, yes, day before yesterday. Akash Mishra, Nuno, Akash, now to Brandon. Yoni Kauko chips it forward. Ayush, Brandon, out to Nufal. Nufal against, and the ball went out. Nufal beats once more. Bipin. I'm not quite sure what Chikara brings to the team. Height and, yeah, on a good day, a little bit of physicality up front. Nufal, and this is the thing, Nufal, if you see the replay, that's second touch too strong. Good crowd in the game. Yeah, good crowd in Mumbai. Have you ever traveled in tram in Kolkata? Yes, Shovik, I have traveled on the CTC trams in Kolkata. East Bengal building up. Jackson, long ball forward. Valpuya heads out. Every touch, yes, happens. But again, I don't know how many times he's now beaten Bipin. And that is, the point is not beating the sort of your defensive opponent, but rather making it count. Bipin and Mumbai City get the ball back. Bipin has it back. Headed out by, and short attempt from East Bengal. Vishnu with Purpala Chempa having the ball. Difficult for the winger, or wing back. Brandon. Brandon Puipuya plays it to Akash. Opala. Akash to Puipuya. Puipuya all the way back to Nuno. Puipuya. Vijay Chetri. Valpuya. Changte. Changte Chikara. Ayush loses the ball. Ball out. Counter-attacking move for East Bengal. Nanda Kumar. Nanda Kumar and the ball is in. Over deflection. It's 2-1 East Bengal. Nothing much to say, nothing much to add. Let's see whenever they show the replay. Yeah, the man who last year made a handball and it wasn't given. Let's see that again. Ball played out to Nanda. Mumbai a little too open. And oh, a dirty deflection. I think it's Vijay Chetri's foot. Huh? Yeah, it is Vijay Chetri's foot, which makes it sort of impossible for Pubala Chempa to get it. Ball goes over the head of the keeper. And suddenly Mumbai City ahead, or behind, sorry. Let's see. East Bengal should be in control of the league along with Mumbai Super Giants. Yeah, maybe they should. But again, it doesn't work that way. Sasha, let's see. There's still enough time to play. Mumbai City has played a good game overall, but not much to say now. Nalchung getting ready. Saul Crespo seems to be going off injured. And he's walking off as slow as possible. Nufal trying to help him. Interesting to see how East Bengal now restructure their backline. Brandon chips it into the box. Changte doesn't get to it. Yeah, the East Bengal backline doesn't give me that confidence. 73 minutes on the clock. Pianji, Khachiar, cold drink, and also watching live. Nice, Shovik. Enjoy. Mumbai City players don't look like they're fit. This seems to be the case every game after 16 mark. It doesn't look like they've developed physically. Sasha, I think some of the players are the fitness issue because of having to play through injuries. And multiple players who've played through the season. Yoni Kauko, for example, Ortiz has put himself into the duty of the team. Ball cleared by Bipin. Chikara. Chikara loses the ball. And that's the problem. That they've had multiple players lost their Tulunga. Now Pupuya has been playing well overall. And yeah, Miguel Ferreira dying once again on the field. Yeah, Yoni Kauko really angry. And I understand him. When these kind of things happen to Mumbai City, even worse, nothing given. There's a push from Pooh, and he just falls. He just falls. There is nothing. There is nothing to be given, right? And the player should not be playing at all. And this is ridiculous. All India Football Federation. It's ridiculous, right? And now he'll act as if I'm dying. My feet are falling off. Shovik, where do you see a clear foul? Seriously, where do you see a clear foul? Have you ever played football to see it? So what to say? Kauko gave away the ball. Yeah, in midfield, clearly. Because Mumbai was moving up. But hey, we're fine. We're fine. This is what you get if you want it. Free kick is Bengal. Miguel Ferreira blocked by Mumbai City. Vishnu chips it forward, headed up by Mumbai City. Shovik, Ezejari, Mumbai City steal the ball. Played out wide. Nufal. Nufal. Chikara Nufal. And it's 2-2 Mumbai City. Lalitzwala Chakte and it's given offside. Oh, I want to see that. I want to see that. Great attacking move from Mumbai City. Ooh, was that offside? Nufal. Nufal was offside. Okay. Changte was not offside. Nufal was offside. Ooh, but a good move from Mumbai City. Mumbai City still have it in them to turn it around. But can they? Will they? That's going to be the big question for the Islanders. The football gods are dead. Yeah, but Aditya, very true. Good refereeing, good decision. Yeah, Shovik, but what about the earlier ones? What about the earlier ones? And there, no one will talk about it because, you know, if this had been given a goal, oh, what would have been said? But hey, the others don't count, and that's the problem. That's the problem. The mistakes happen against certain teams, right? Supposedly, of certain teams. No, it's the quality of refereeing sometimes. But Mumbai City are fighting. That is something. And let's see if Mumbai City can continue with these bursts, this attacking intent. Drinks break over 78 minutes plus on the clock. Need one more goal, or else we can't win, says Shovik. It does serve the league if the two Kolkata giants play each other for the title. Yeah, maybe that's that. No, maybe we're back to the days of the Calcutta Football League where the two teams used to play each other. Man, Ufal runs out of space. Used to happen. If you ask an East Bengal Mohun Bagan fan, they will never say that. But I've seen crazy matches where smaller Kolkata sides, uh, you know. And yeah, that's the problem. They only cry when decision goes against their team. Keep the love for team aside and criticize wrong decision, regardless of which teams you support. Yeah, very true. Very, very well said, Stephen. Very, very well said. Right. It doesn't matter which team it is. And when a decision is wrong, it has to be called out. And if there is soft decisions, it needs to be called out. Brandon going off. Jorge Ortiz coming on for the final 10 minutes plus X. Yeah, can he be the creative element, the Spaniard? He's shown it in Goa, at FC Goa, but also once in a while at Mumbai City. Jorge Ortiz. See, and then in these situations, you don't get a foul, right? That's the point. Free kick. How is that allowed to play on? Should be a card for an East Bengal player, but the referee's not going to give it. Yeah, poor refereeing. I think can't say it again and again and again. But hey, exactly, seen yellow. But who's going to say it? Ortiz. Miguel Ferreira acting again. Yeah. Leg broken, leg dead. Yes. Vijay. Chante. Valpuya. Vijay. Wants to get it to Valpuya. Can't get it to Valpuya. Chante. Valpuya can't get to it. Keeper should have been sent off in the first half. Yeah, 100%. I mean, for send off, we can talk about even Edmund goes off after 15 minutes. But the first foul on Changte is a card. The second one is also a card. Last man with the player on third one. It went easy red. Yeah, 100%. This is why East Bengal won the AIFF League. Blue. Maybe you've hit on something. Mumbai City with the ball. Ortiz throw in Mumbai City. Ortiz back to Valpuya. Back to Ortiz. Ortiz into the danger area, but Prabsukan has the ball. 82 and a half minutes on the clock. And if you're liking this watch along, do leave a like, share, and if you haven't, do subscribe to Arunfoot here on YouTube. Did a review of match week 11 earlier today. East Bengal with chance to counter, but lose it again. Ortiz loses it back. Miguel Ferreira. Miguel against Akash. Miguel against... and he wants another penalty, this time not given. Changte. Lalinzwala Changte. Lalinzwala Changte held. And that should be another card for an East Bengal player. And ball kicked away. Should be 2 yellow cards. Yeah, he's not going to give it. Nufal. Ortiz. Cauco. Jorge Ortiz. Jorge Ortiz! And Prabsukan has it. Maybe that's why they don't need a coach. Yeah. Sasha, I think they need a coach, but the question is, does Oscar want to do it? And there you see that again. He's trying to buy another penalty. And to me, you know, again. And this to me, falling over and asking to get a penalty, right, is a yellow card, right? Yellow card for dive. No, Shovik, not all. But if you're fouling, if you are provoking things, those are cards. But he's not giving it. At the other end, he's giving it, right? So again, and that's the thing, be honest. When East Bengal don't get it, they're all up in arms. When it's going for East Bengal, and the refereeing has been 100% for East Bengal today. All key decisions have gone against Mumbai City. Mumbai City is losing this match because of the referee. Period. Uipuya. East Bengal headed out. Chance for Nufal. Miguel. Yeah, East Bengal with more men up front, but no, can they get it across? Yes, they can. Ezejari. Ezejari. Plays it back. Rachununga. Kevin. Looking to play to the left. Headed out by Changte. Vishnu. Vishnu to Akash. Kauko back to Akash. Akash looking to play long. PV Vishnu. Ooh. Kevin gets to it before Ayush. Miguel. Kauko doesn't get to it. Jigson. Chunga. Chungunga plays it across. Long range attempt blocked by Mumbai City. And Ufal wins it against Jigson. Can't get it over Chununga. Miguel. Kauko. And Mumbai City continue to play despite Nufal being on the ground. Jorge Ortiz. Valpuya. Valpuya into the box, headed out by, I think, Kevin. Throw in Mumbai City. We have a habit of conceding at the last moment. Remember Kerala match. Yeah, Shovik, very true. Mumbai City on the edge of the box, but Mumbai City put the ball in place. But Prabsukan will take his time. Gyani Nikum coming on for a tired Nufal. The youngster. Very talented player from Arunachal Pradesh. But has not made that next step. And Prabsukan doing everything he can to waste time. And the referee is not undercutting it. This girl will get a card again for time wasting. Yeah, he should, but he didn't. Actually, shouldn't be playing. That would be the real reason. Mumbai City with a long ball forward. East Bengal can't keep it in. Throw in Mumbai City. Vijay, Nuno, Akash, and Gyani Nikum. Nikum. Ayush. First touch, not too good. Miguel. And it's a Mumbai City throw-in. Akash to Ortiz. Plays it to Puipuya. Puipuya with a long range. Goes wide. Mumbai City trying it all. And now Prabsukan lying on the ground. Puipuya. Yeah, it's never on target. And Prabsukan is now injured because he was flying for the ball. I cannot believe this. Yeah, good attempt. 2 minutes it should be. Yeah, Chovik. Yeah, the goalkeeper is making. And the problem is in India, most of the keepers do it because they are allowed to do it. Right? It doesn't matter who the goalkeeper is. And this lying around and all that stuff, would you think, I don't know, Safanov or yeah, 9 minutes. Yeah, at least there the referee seems to have said, you know what, you can have it. 9 minutes added. And Mumbai City, can they score at least a second? But which will not be enough for the Islanders. They need a win to stay in the title race. Ayush. Mumbai City win the ball back. Kauko. Valpuya. Chante. Chante with a good cross. Chante. Header! It's on the post! Ayush Shikara. Mumbai City. Throw in. Gyani Nikum. Kevin clears it. Nuno plays it back to his keeper. Nearly 92 minutes on the clock. Bijay Chetri. Valpuya. Valpuya. Into the box. Valpuya, but Prabsukan has it. Miguel shouldn't be playing this match. He was given a 3-match ban, but EastBengal probably have to reduce it. Rudra, he should have never played a match again this season. Gyani Nikum against the bar. That's a good header, but too good. And that extra time scam? Why scam? Come on, they can make it easy for Super Giants by scoring one. Yeah, they can make it easy for themselves if they score two, Mumbai City. And who knows? Ortiz, East Bengal somehow clear their lines. Mumbai City have the ball back. Ortiz should be a foul. But yeah, counter attack. Bipin against Gyani Nikum. Bipin against Pupuya, and Gyani Nikum gets in the cross. Headed out. Yoni Kauko clears the lines. Ayush can't make it fix. Kevin. East Bengal with the ball. Miguel plays it to Bipin. Miguel loses the ball against Akash. Jorge Ortiz to Chante. Lalinzuala Chante. Still Chante. Pupuya. Out to Nikum. Gyani Nikum. Nikum into the box. Chikara doesn't head it. And Yuni Kauko heads it into the path of Prabsukan. Nikum And Kauko, ball back with Mumbai City. 94 plus minutes. Akash Mishra. Nikum. Yeah, Stephen, poor header, yeah, but he was a little under pressure and couldn't get his power on it. Mumbai City on the right. Valpuya. Valpuya looking for options. Ball into the box. Mumbai City have it. No, don't. Head it in, head it out. Jorge Ortiz. And that ball goes over. Yeah, it's a level of desperation. Sometimes from Mumbai City. It's most probably the most attacking game that they've played all season. And Anwar Ali taking time on the ground. Let's see if the referee allows the 100-minute. And Kratky can't believe it. Mumbai City with the ball. Purba goes long. Chununga heads out. Akash Mishra. Ayush. Ayush Chikara. Puipuya back to Ayush. And that's a foul for Mumbai City. And Kevin Sevilla. Welcome, Sasha. Good that you joined. And he doesn't even touch his leg. Uh, Free kick, Mumbai City, 97th minute. Free kick for Mumbai City. Jorge Ortiz to take it. Will he go direct or will he try indirect? Yeah, Chigana's first touch is poor. Yeah. No. Does it? And it goes wide. Touch from Nuno Reis. And then a shot. And Prabsukar now again on the ground. Oh, that was... Stephen, what am I... it's nothing to say. Again, because in India, we don't stop all of this nonsense. Let's call it what it is. It is... you see it here. I remember in the lower league, sometimes keepers from the smaller teams try and do that. Not to concede goals, right? So it is something which is there. So yeah, we are in the 99th minute, but I guess we'll cross the 100 mark, it looks like, at this moment. And yeah, Mumbai City on one side have to blame themselves for not scoring. But we have to again come to talk about the refereeing today. It's not the first time. Yeah. It's like he got shot. Yeah, still. It is what to say. Peter Kratky, he knows with this loss. Mumbai City out of the title race, and it's a match which Mumbai City should have won. Sorry, I stick with that. Let's see of how much more we have at the Mumbai Football Arena. Do the Islanders at least get a 2-2? And it's just uncontrolled football. Purvala Champa, Nuno Reyes. We are already nearly 100 minutes into the game. Akash Mishra doesn't play the ball cleanly. Nikum, Puipuya chips it out to his captain, Lalinzwala Changte. Into the danger zone, Changte. And that's given as a foul for East Bengal FC. Unbelievable. Let's see that. Yeah, Chikara handball. Yeah, can be thought about. But what about the two players are on him? Nearly 101 minutes on the clock. Ball back with Purva Lechempa. Goalkeeper plays it to Puipuya. Referee still not thinking about stopping the game. Changte. Puipuya. Jorge Ortiz. Ball goes through. Lalinzwala Changte. Still with Mumbai City. Nuno Reyes shot blocked, and that should be it. Still not. Akash Mishra. Ball into the box. East Bengal again get a free kick. And that's the final whistle. Mumbai City Football Club suffer a 1-2 home loss to East Bengal FC in scandalous circumstances. Let's call it what it is. It is nothing less than that. And Mumbai City are out of the title race. East Bengal are in the thick of action with 21 points from 10 matches. But what happened today at the Mumbai Football Arena is a black spot, a dark spot for Indian football, because mistakes happen here or there. And I've said that multiple times. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes even 2, 3, 4 here. But this was, you know, there needs to be certain questions asked to the AIFF, to the match referee, and to things around, because this is not good enough. And Mumbai City, on the other side, have to blame themselves that they suffer this loss because they had enough chances in the first half to score. But therefore, yeah, that's one of those things. It happens. Let me quickly put out a small little tweet, not too hard, but at least put out something. 1 second, I'll be back. Didn't want to be too hard. I wanted to be a little bit balanced in my uh, uh, tweet. But yeah, this was today just not good enough from the referee at this level, um, at ISL level, and I don't know, and um, yeah, was not good enough. Was not good enough by the referee, and I'll stick to that. Um, for Mumbai City, the race is over, you know, and and deserved win. No, Roshan. Mumbai City was robbed by the referee. Can't be said anything else. And I'm trying to stay cool. I'm trying to stay cool and not, just explode here and give you meme options because this was daylight robbery that was conducted, and questions need to be asked. But hey, won't, because East Bengal is the team which normally is not favored in the league, and it's not the first time it's happened. Last year it happened as well. So that's the thing that has to be said. But very difficult, um, and that will be very interesting to see how things move forward. Um, right, and important, you guys ignore the noise. Let's focus on the next three matches. So Vic, yeah, again, not much to say. Generally, it will be shown at least internationally on the um, YouTube channels of the AFC Asian Cup. They've got a YouTube channel called AFC Asian Cup. Under that, both the men's and the women's AFC Under 17 Championships, or AFC Under 17 Asian Cups, are being shown. And yeah, that's the where it is. India lost 3-0 to Japan. Result, I think, that a lot of people can live with. But Lebanon, in the meanwhile, drew. Lebanon drew against Australia. So suddenly that opens up the group in a very weird way. So for Lebanon, a draw against India is enough to stay above India. And so therefore, that'll be interesting to see. Yeah. So therefore, we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's not available. Okay, let me, 1 second. Let me find the link. CU 17. Julian, this is the link. Try if you can click on the link. Can you do me a favor? So then I know, then I can tell you if it's sort of geo blocked or not. Just check if this is the link for the game for. Let me just check before I say. Hope I send you the right thing. Yeah, Australia versus India tomorrow at 6 p.m. Just check if you can get onto it. Which team you think will get right? Stephen, I think Mohammed is Sporting. And I think, again, I think the question, Stephen, is not yeah. The question is, who's going to play ISL next season? Will there be an ISL, right? So therefore, we need to get to those generic questions. Let's see. Okay. Then it's in India. It's on fan code. Okay, fine. Understood. Internationally, it's on the YouTube channel. Mumbai City FC title was shattered. Yes, on a not shattered by East Bengal, but shattered by the referee. He's going to have a great chance now to win it. Looks like it. Did this match have most number of mistakes? I think yes, Blue. And not available. It's too blocked. Okay. Ashish Negi posted U17 Asian Cup matches was streamed on fan. Okay. Sorry. Then I didn't see that it's going to be fan code streaming it in India, but globally it's going to be on the YouTube channel of the AFC, right? So therefore, yeah. But to me, um, it is something. Yeah, I don't know if fan code's charging anything tomorrow or something or not, but yeah, would be interesting to know if they do or don't. Once more, as a reminder, if you haven't, do like, do share, do subscribe to Arunfoot, and Abin says Gokulam Kerala relegated. What did they lose to Aizawl today? Or did they or what was the result with Aizawl? Sorry, I didn't check the Aizawl result today. Oh, Aizawl Gokulam Kerala ended 2-2. Okay, and Gokulam Kerala with 9 points are then relegated to I League. Wow, I League 2. Gokulam Kerala, who this season wanted to play for the title, are relegated to I League 2 from the Indian Football League. They are on 9 points. Namdari have 10. Real Kashmir have 11. And Aizawl FC have 13 points. Wow. Incredible. Didn't expect that. Did not expect um, to see that. Next opponents of East Bengal is Monday Punjab FC, right? One second, let me check. Yeah, next Monday, East Bengal vs Punjab FC is the next match for East Bengal. Yeah, they have then they have the derby and they have a match against Interkashi to play. Final standings of AIFF. At the bottom is decided. So those teams have now played. No, sorry, what am I saying? Totally rubbish. They played 11 matches, right? One second. I get confused. This. One second. Give me a second to just look up something. Where is the Sorry, there is still my mistake. On the 11th and 12th, saying next week, there is one round to play. And yeah. 11, all right. They have to play 12 matches. So Aizawl FC play Real Kashmir FC on the 11th, and then on the 12th, Namdari Sports Club take on Gokulam Kerala. And Gokulam Kerala would have to. Yeah, they would have to beat Namdari FC to stay in the league. So it's between Namdari and Gokulam Kerala, Real Kashmir, Aizawl. Even if Real Kashmir lose, they would stay in the league. Right. So that's the situation. And I said the last match day between Rajasthan United FC Rajasthan United FC versus Chanmari FC, Dempo Sports Club versus Rene Deccan FC, and Diamond Harbour FC versus Shillong London FC is not terminated. So the dates have not been set. 15, 16, 17 are the um, kickoffs, most probably depending on what is the situation in the league table. Then the AIFF will decide on when the games will be placed. Punch the goalkeeper, score a goal, not a single objection. Yeah, it says, or doesn't it? 100 reasons to justify it by that team's intellectuals. Okay. Who punched which goalkeeper? And score a goal? Sorry, Shovik, not getting your point. Civil player of the match. There's a lot of players who could be player of the match, but it's not Kevin Civil. After that defensive display, an East Bengal player to be called player of the match. Shovik, please. I'm already in a mood to really, you guys don't want to see when I really get angry, you know. So that's the thing. Tom Aldred, Mohan Super Giant. Yeah, Blue. Let's see. Again, I think Alberto Rodriguez was out, right? So that's going to be the question. But with that, I'll slowly come to an end of this live. Disappointing end for Mumbai City, clearly to me. But again, that's football for you. And yeah, it happens sometimes this way, but not needed. Understand your mood? No, it's not mood. So at least be honest that the referee helped you. At least be saying, you know what, we were lucky. And um, it's not the first time. Last year, the same thing happened in front of me, Nanda Kumar handball. And none of these Bengal fans came up and says, "Oh, Dada, you know what? It was handball." You were, and this is the sad part. You know what? That deep inside me, I will always support also East Bengal. But the behavior of the fans, of officials, of the whole thing, the whole shebang, has driven me away from the club. Right? That I have a special connect to Mumbai City, that I have a special connect to Punjab FC because I've worked for them. I've built a club, I've built an academy, is a different thing. But that you don't want to accept these small little things, which I find very important. Yeah. Referee is the man of the match for East Bengal. Stephen, might be hard, but maybe that's a fact and that's sad. But referee Young Laksha today, no, can't work. So that's the thing. Yes, I agree. We got some decisions our way, but yeah, these types of matches exception for us. Shovik, yeah. Let's not get into that conversation because it was not the only time. It's happened as well this season. And you know, Miguel's suspension is the best part of all of this. What to say? India 17 were very defensive with 5 back against Japan. 17. What did you really expect that India's going to play open and try and play football with Japan? Shut shop. The first thing you need to do against Japan as an Indian national football team is to shut shop. Most important. Everything else, but again, 0-3 reads nice, but when you watch it, then you know. And the Lebanon 1-1 against Australia at the end of the day, right? So that's also needs to be kept in mind. And Lebanon was supposed to be easy for us as India, right? So where does our 2-0 then stand? Then that's my counter question on that, right? So yeah, very difficult, very difficult. But with that, I'll end this live. Watch along tomorrow. Back with Punjab FC versus Chennai FC. And then later on, as a follow up, the India under 17 boys against Australia. So looking forward to that one tomorrow. And let's see what the Indian boys can do in that. And that's the thing. Yeah, and that's where we stand. Tomorrow we'll see. I hope and have my wishes with the under 17 boys, but it's now gotten a little more difficult just to play Australia. And that's this thing. Mostly we are on the other side that time all we hear, cry more. Miguel decision. What? Please say the suspended player allowed to play in BFC match. Miguel decision, Shovik. Miguel does not play the season. Miguel decision. What? Are you telling me that Miguel decision was wrong against BFC? Are you seriously? See, this is the point. You're gonna tell me today also that today the penalty was a penalty, right? Miguel, after that, is trying to whack the ball through the player's legs while he's standing and the referee's already blown the whistle. Violent conduct, red card, khatam, tata, bye bye. And then he whacks the ball into the BFC bench. End of season. No conversation. Right? If you find that you cheat, and this is cheating, there's nothing else. Miguel is a cheat. Let me call it out. He tried to buy a second penalty today. He does not get a yellow card. What are we talking about? Wake up to reality. Get out of La La Land. Oh, decisions are against us. Most of the decisions which went against East Bengal were right decisions. But you will always defend and say, oh, no. The referees is against us. Oh, Mr. Goenka is doing this. Oh, FSDL is doing this. Oh, now AIFF is against us. No. Every time Mumbai City is cheated against East Bengal, and this has been happening for years. And I'm saying this. That is the problem. But hey, they're the one cheated on. Let's see if we can even win against Lebanon, but a win would take us playoffs and tomorrow's first match. Let's see, decent gameplay, only a little good defense saved us. Yeah. So, Vinayak, we'll have to wait and see. By the way, sir, 1 year complete and following your channel, got IFT jersey on birthday. Very glad. Congratulations, Shanlata. Welcome. If Indian women's and the beat 11, they will be through. Yeah, looks like it. I mean, the suspension got reduced to 1 match suspension. One player, I got remember name, he got suspended with that suspension, got cancelled. Shovik, what Miguel did is a season-ending suspension. Get that point. You are trying to defend the indefensible. Right? Most of the cards that East Bengal has received over the last 2-3 years were right decisions, but you'll always say, no, they're not. That is the problem. Right? Miguel, shocker red card. No, it's not shocker red card. I said immediately, watch my live watch along. I said immediately he should get a red card. For once the referee did a right decision and the AIFF turns it around. Send a stream on some random. Don't call him. As a lot of cheap Bravo fans, don't waste your energy on people. No. You know what? I've always been too friendly. And it doesn't matter who the fan is or who the person is. I've been always friendly to people. Right? I should be shouting in the faces of a lot of people. Because you're part of the problem. You're not part of the solution. Support your club, but be fair. Yeah? So that's the point. You know? Why are people complaining about Miguel? The same thing happened with Puya, right? Anumitra, different circumstances, different things. Do you know what was said? No, you don't. Right? Other players' suspension had Brian Sanchez removed, which was right. Because if I give Brian Sanchez a red card against Kerala Blasters, then Matthias Hernandez also gets a red card. Or both are yellow. Right? If you're talking about the incident after red card, that is understandable. Anumitra, I'm not even talking about after that is season ending. Khatam. I'm talking about the first instance. Where the player is standing and you're trying to whack the ball through his legs. With a full, you knew what you were doing. Right? Look at how many times he tried to buy fouls today and how many times he got it. Doesn't work. A cheat remains a cheat. Did something recently from Apu's side towards the Kashi player? Roshan, of course not. You know? Because why? Why did the AIFF remove the Valpuya red card? Not having to look into the racism angle, no? Has the racism angle been looked into? Answers you a lot of things. How the AIFF is running these days and shows you the problems of the AIFF as the parent body of Indian football. Everything is wrong. You know, that's the problem. Well, if you believe we get favor from officials in every match, other teams always on the receiving and no comments. No, I'm not saying that, Shovik. See, that there are some decisions which went in East Bengal's against East Bengal, which were right. And there are decisions which went for East Bengal, which you guys will not mention. Will you mention that how many times East Bengal and Mohun Bagan have won in the CFL because the referees have helped East Bengal, Mohun Bagan, and even Mohammedan to win matches? I don't know how many times in my life when I watched in the summers matches in the CFL that the referees used to help them. Right? No, you're not. But when the right decision is taken and you call it wrong, it's the same thing when I said the Crystal John thing, Sunil Chetri, Kerala Blasters. I said in that moment, it was the right decision. Right? The Kerala Blasters fans defended Ivan Vukovic. Didn't Adrian Runa later on say, hey, I just should have put my foot down? You know? That's the problem. Right? Ronaldo is the biggest player actor in the field. Hitesh, he might be, you want to mention Neymar, you want to mention, I don't know, Vinny Jr. comes into play. That's the reality. That's disappointing. But Roshan, what do you expect? Wait, what do you expect from a country which doesn't even understand what the meaning of racism per se is? You know, I know what it means because we've been brought up in the system. You know? So that's the reality. Right? Can you tell me what this racism issue is? Remember a few weeks ago when the Mumbai City versus Interkashi game, Valpuya lashed out at someone, which again, if he lashes out at someone, red card, no conversation. And I know clearly something happened. That's why the AIFF removed the red card. If I take the action of Valpuya on its own, it's a red card. No discussion. Right? You know? And that is part of the problem. Something was said to him regarding people from the Northeast. Action taken? AIFF? No. I follow after premise I heard in a German discussion, on our, which is one. At the end of the season, referee decisions more or less balance out. That's how I see. Roshan, I know what you mean, and I know that German saying in football, which is there. But the reality is, at the end of the day, I don't think it evens out. It's because and that's the thing, you know. Right? Luckily, East Bengal fans are celebrating, are more concerned about the future of their club this time. So now they were independently of the election, they should be worried about Imami. My point is very simple, you know, and Imami had a certain deal. Do they stay? Do they go? Right? And okay, post West Bengal results, Interkashi FC, Down FC, Shiva FC, Shanga, all will be shut down soon. Yeah, let's see, show what happens to those clubs or other institutions or whatever. When our Indians know what racism when Germans do it, No. Yeah, Roshna, fully, I fully agree with you this, and I think the others won't understand this, but yeah, that's a reality. In BCMA, just before Miguel and Edmund was fouled, no foul was given. The decision went from that Edmund situation, but what Miguel did as even what I'm saying 100% immediate right. Onamitro, X number of fouls are not given. I don't remember the Edmund incident, so I can't argue if it was not. Again, multiple fouls are not given. Forget that. But you don't lash out like that. And if you as an East Bengal fan, Onamitro, say that 100% is red, respect. You know? So that's the reality. So to me is when it's against you, you're gonna shout and say, oh, you know what? But when it favors you, you're gonna be quiet. That for me does not work. And I say this also when we talk about Indian football, when we talk, oh, against Qatar, that goal shouldn't have been given. Of course not, should not have been given. Referee blunder, terrible. But when we have the referee on our side, then we're quiet, right? So, that's the reality. Now, how do you see this Bengal political change have impact in Bengal as well as Indian football? So I can't. I don't know. I think nobody knows. Everybody is interested to see what happens. Um, I can only say that I hope and wish that football and sports in Bengal is supported, gets support. That's needed. But what is going to happen with this governmental change? I don't even know. Depends, right? Ooh. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens because there are entities which are directly linked to people in the Trinamool. There are people involved in certain clubs who are very close linked to the Trinamool. I don't know. And again, like you, I'll be waiting to see. The reason East Bengal fans wanted FSDL to go, they knew that they can pressurize referees, otherwise they do it in CFL as well. Yeah, Zoravar, but CFL is so important that East Bengal, Molmagan, and to some extent Mohammedan, um, yeah, get their results. I've seen matches in the 85th minute where a team was leading, I think 2-0, 3-0. In those days, the rules was match has to be replayed. Matches were stopped because of bad light. Early days of Indian football.com. So yeah. Hi, uh, Siraj, whatever. Sorry, DSP Siraj. Many East Bengal fans thought Momata will save them again to find new sponsors after Imami. Yeah, let's see. I am fine. How are you? Why Imam's lost to East Bengal versus East Bengal? Because DSP Siraj, Mumbai City didn't utilize their chances on one side, and the referee had, yeah, a very, very poor day. Let's put it this way. The Rava says, Blue, that's what I was saying. They were saying a week back that Mamta will bring them a new sponsor if Imami goes. So, Rava, um, this whole Mamta will bring us this, Mamta will bring us that. Was she able to do something for Mohammedan Sporting over the last 10 months, 12 months? Or did she want to do it? Let's maybe ask the question differently, right? And that's the difficult part, right? Is it guaranteed? And this is would be my question. If Mamata Banerjee had won the election yesterday, if the Trinamool had won the election yesterday, is it guaranteed that a corporate house would have been forced to again join hands with East Bengal FC? And I'm saying using the word forced knowingly, because that's been the case of the last two corporate partners, right? So therefore, it doesn't. These forced marriages don't work, right? Do we also know that if Mr. Goenka wants to stay in the summer or not? So it is. I don't know where this whole thing will go, right? I think others had that thing too, but they don't have the option. New governments, no one knows what will happen between them. Yeah, Blue. I mean, I look at Odisha, a good example, right? Naveen Patnaik and his bureaucrats, you know, you know, um, bureaucrats here, bureaucrats there, but the government was supporting sports in a big way. Without Naveen Patnaik, Indian hockey would not have been successful as it has been over the last few years. Two Olympic bronze medals. And Odisha FC would not be playing in Odisha, right? Like, those are facts. So therefore, the new government in Kolkata will have to prove if they are interested in football or not, or in sports. Let's put it this way. In my opinion, in football terms, it's bad news Gimbichi's track record in other states regarding sports other than cricket. Yeah. And the redevelopment of Eden Gardens will be fast tracked. That is going to happen 100%. So therefore, you know what to say. That's the reality. And yeah, referee Rob Mumbai. Yes, it's a daylight robbery. Let's call it out. You know. Uh, so Siraj, yeah, bad refereeing. Um, and I saw a post today. One BFC fan wrote, Renedy let horrible football play from the first match day without getting into this topic from Renedy Singh. Was there any ISL team playing good? No. That's the again. What do you want? And this is what again. Let's take an example which I've liked to take in the last few years a few times. Sorry, let me just put the lights on. An example which I've liked to take a few times in the last year. Schalke, right? Schalke got FC Schalke 04 got promoted on Saturday night with a 1-0 win against Fortuna Düsseldorf. Right? Fortuna Düsseldorf fighting against relegation actually were the better team, but couldn't score. Right? Does any of the Schalke fans care about the way they played? Now, let's say if BFC had kept Renedy in, right? Since Renedy is gone, right? Let me see. Since Renedy is gone, BFC's track record has been a loss and 3 draws, right? A loss and 3 draws. Um, Maybe they might have won the match, and then they would have been in the title race. And Pep Munoz, to me, as a coach, is already damaged because I don't. Yesterday against Odisha FC, again they were all over Odisha FC, but they didn't seem to have a plan because he was. I didn't understand the substitutions. Let's be honest about it. So if you ask me, and I say this independently of being a good friend of Randy, but I think BFC did a massive mistake by removing Randy. I still remember that Seifel match which Isma played where they were drawn to the 90s and the match was extended on at 10 so they could win a late winner. So, but Zaravat, you don't need to mention EB. The Mohammedan Sporting, Mohun Bagan are same box. I remember Mohun Bagan match many years back. 85th minute, they were losing, I think, 2-0, and the match was cancelled. And yeah, and it happened again, and then Mohun Bagan won, I think, 4-0. I just saw your tweet, Renavo. Hi, the Vapes. What were the mistakes made by the referee? I couldn't see the game today due to my exams. What were the mistakes? Where do I start? Theoretically, if I want to, after 15 minutes, Edmund goes off for two yellow cards because the first foul on Changte, which was actually the bigger one, I thought, card not given, so he goes off. Then at some stage, Vikram gets a shot off, and then Prabsukan outside of the box literally clatters into Vikram. Red card, goes off. Miguel Ferreira playing is a scandal in itself. Miguel Ferreira bought then a penalty, and Yoni Kauko. So that is that, and multiple small little ones. I think we could talk about, Miguel then tried to buy a penalty, didn't get a yellow card. Mumbai City, there were one or two other occasions where we could have talked about a penalty for Mumbai City, wasn't given. I don't even know where I stop. So therefore, makes no sense. I do not know about Imami. I personally think they will leave, but Mr. Goenka will surely stay. He will be the last man to leave out a sports team. I think it's a genuine passion for. He has no passion for sports, Anamitra. Look at the way he behaves in the IPL. It's all about ego, my friend. Doesn't care about sports. If he cared about sports, if he cared about football, he would have started an academy. He would have had a women's team. He would have built infrastructure. He just puts in money and says, "Hey, just win." And if he goes in there and tells Gan to his, I don't know if you've seen there's this, what's this? I don't know, was it NDTV, no? I think NDTV, where Rahul Kanwar goes to his house and does an interview, and the Mohan Bagan players are like props in the background. He doesn't care about football. Come on, right? Take Odisha, for example, of BJ came to power on the sporting West Milk seized once. Zorawar, as I said, people are hoping because Modi used football in his campaign too, but it's not guaranteed, and track record says otherwise. Yeah, but he used football for PR, no? Referee not just dropped this Mumbai City FC match, but also whole season hard work now. Shield dream over. Yes, and yes, please, Siraj, very true. Please mention his wisdom where you think the referee made it wrong with the Kevin Civil incident where he blocked no foul. Anumitra, I just mentioned, I think 4 or 5 instances. I think there are 2 red cards in the first half. There's as I said, I don't think the East Bengal penalty is a penalty to me. And Miguel tries to bite another one. There are other situations. Yeah, I'm sorry. There are too many. What do you think about Mumbai's performance tonight? It was good. It was good overall, but the finishing was poor, right? And Changte was so horrible, but he wasn't horrible. The whips, it was uh, knowing Lanswala a little bit. Um, you know, um, but the point is to me is that he didn't keep his cool in certain situations to just score. He just needed to tap the ball, stop it, and score. And the Brandon did 1 or 2 occasions as well. Again, Mumbai City can blame themselves. I think if they lead 4-0 at halftime, I think nobody can say anything about it. So that's another thing. And I think we're out to shield race with this loss. Yes, the whips, it's all over. Jay match tate Brian Sanchez red page suspension also got cancelled. Get games racing on. That's why he got red. That's why I'm saying these things should be stopped. Who says he got red for racism? No. Who says that? So an Indian referee is going to give a racism red card to a South American saying something in Spanish to a Spanish player. That's your logic, right? To me, if these guys are talking Spanish, what does the Indian referee understand? Doesn't work. If anyone gets a red, it is more, and both don't, in my opinion. It's it's a skirmish. Give them 2 yellows. Give them a talking to. Tada bye bye. Let's go. No, that was just PR, nothing else. He knows football is popular in Darjeeling. Yeah, yeah. I know Pratim Reddy got some hate for pointing this out. Roshan, he got a lot of hate for pointing it out because people, again, because in Indian football, we have a problem. Fans think they know everything and understand everything. And I say this, sorry, with all due respect. If you haven't really worked in the system and know how the system works or doesn't work and all the problems, we discuss a lot. But we're scratching the surface. Because if I say to here what I know and think and whatever, blah, I don't need to travel back to India anymore. All I'll be out with daggers. Because most of the people are a problem. Even so-called heroes are a problem. People will not accept it. If players do mistake, then give him card, but why referee can't get punishment? See, what am I going to do if a referee makes a mistake? And in each match, the referees makes mistake. Do I have enough referees to replace the referees? Right? It's happening in Europe at the top level with VR available. No, you can't avoid it. But when it's too evident, and today was evident, and it's not the first time, right? The AIFF can be happy that I'm not with Mumbai City anymore because I would have made it hell for them tomorrow. Because it's not happening the first time against Mumbai City for East Bengal. It happened last year. I was sitting there. 31st of Jan last year. Nandakumar handball in front of my face. Everybody saw it. But the referee and linesman didn't, right? Is Eastman still entitled? 100% they're entitled is. But the way you describe Miguel from it sounds like JPD from Mumbai. Um, Roshan, Jorge Pereira Diaz is a player who I always say is if he's on your team, you'll be very happy, right? Because he is that, in German we would say terrier, right? Miguel Ferreira is technically one of the best players in this league. He started off with a bang in the first 3-4 matches. He was playing beautiful football. And after that, he started all of this because he realized he can get away with things. That is, if a Miguel Ferreira was doing what he's capable of, we wouldn't be talking about all of this. You know? Looks like the derby will be decided for ISL title. Looks like it, Zorawal. One Indian referee contested Bengal election for which he lost against TFC candidate. Yeah, let's see. That also happens, right? That you have those kind of decisions that have been made. And slowly, I'll come to an end of this live 2 hours, 42 minutes. Yeah. And what has been a disappointing mm, disappointing loss. And yeah, what to say? I feel so sad as a Mumbai City fan. Yeah, the Vapes, I get you. And you remember the Nanda incident again. And at that time also, I raised it on Twitter last year, where again, there have been matches where decisions have gone Mumbai City's way. But I'll say it, right? But um, let's see. Let's see. I think this is where AF, East Bengal fans wanted AF for them. Most probably the Whips. I think Mondol actually fought for ISF and finished third. Okay, it didn't. And I knew that he was fighting election, but I didn't know what, where, how he finished. And yeah, with that, I'll slowly come to an end. And of this live. Enjoy East Bengal says Srinjoy saying news about new ISL when next year ISL start. And Srinjoy, at the moment, the ISL is not happening. This is funny, right? When you say, oh, when's that? Listen, at the moment, as things are standing with all the things happening with the AIFF and the clubs, watch some of my videos over the last few days. And, you know, there is no common ground. So, yeah, therefore, at the moment, we are heading into another summer of chaos, I fear, if things are not sorted. Take care as well. Yes, please do. And yeah, with that, I'll slowly come to an end. Mumbai City losing 1-2 to East Bengal FC. Yeah, thanks to the referee. Nothing else to say to that referee performance. And tomorrow, back with Punjab FC versus Chennai FC, and then India versus Australia and the AFC under 17 Asian Cup. You know, and that's the thing. And like, share, and subscribe. Arunfoot here on YouTube. Visit my other social medias with arunfoot.com. And I'll be back very soon. So now, Chaudhary signing off. Good night, everyone.